love it when the steeple people's deep, dark secrets come flooding out of their closet and they're like, oopsies, I better delete that account before anybody finds out. Too late. People found out and I want you to spread it too.
Is the author, one of the authors of Project 2025. He was just made OMB director, which is a fancy title that we will get into. But most importantly, Russ Vought was found to be a little hypocritical. You see, Project 2025 wants to ban and make porn not only illegal, but send the people who make it to prison. And wouldn't you know it, Russ Vought was caught following a porn star on Instagram and had to delete his account after it was discovered. I've got all the receipts coming right up. As I said, Project 2025, in its many pages, 920 pages to be exact, lays out a lot of really scary things. And as we know, Donald Trump has been starting to enact them, even though he said he was not going to, or even though he said he knew nothing about it. But in those 920 pages are 5 pages into the foreword by the president of the far-right Heritage Foundation think tank. The proposal stakes out an uncompromising position that porn should be banned, porn producers and distributors should be sent to prison, and tech companies that circulate it should be shut down. One quote it has says, pornography manifested today in the omnipresent propagation of transgender ideology and sexualization of children, for instance, is not a political Gordian knot inextricably binding up disparate claims about free speech, property rights, sexual liberation, and child welfare. It has no claim to the First Amendment protections. Its purveyors are child predators and misogynistic exploiters of women. Their product is as addictive as any illicit drug and as psychologically destructive as any crime. Pornography should be outlawed. The people who produce and distribute it should be imprisoned. Educators and public librarians who purvey it should be classified as registered sex offenders. And telecommunications and technology firms that facilitate its spread should be shuttered. Whoa, that's a lot. So this is really an attack on the First Amendment, and it is funny to me that it's so explicit about the way it views people who consume porn and who make it. Because, like I said, Russ Vought, who is one of the authors of Project 2025, may want to rethink about who he is friends with. Because if this is true, that they think that the people who produce it and distribute it should be in prison, and what do they think about the people who consume it? And this is Russ Vought, who is one of the authors of Project 2025, and he has expressed support for Christian nationalism. And in a 2021 Newsweek piece, he said, is there anything actually wrong with Christian nationalism? Now, what is that? Christian nationalism is the idea that U.S. political ideology should be rooted in Christianity and that the U.S. is, quote, inherently Christian. And I think this is the complete opposite of what our founders thought about when creating. But what's really interesting about folks like Vought is that they don't really always practice what they preach. So let me just show you what happened a couple days ago, and no one caught wind of it. But one person on Twitter, Sam Weinberg, said, Russ Vought, Trump's OMB director, who is the architect of Project 2025, which calls for banning porn, follows an OnlyFans creator on Instagram. So here is that image of Russ Vought. There he is. That's his Instagram account. Following Chloe Harper. And now you might say, well, Keith, that could be easily faked. It could be easily faked. But what I did is I got a screen recording of all of this to show that Russ Vought, who, by the way, if you look, that is the White House using his handle there. And that image is also collabed, meaning the White House had to tag Russ Vought, and it's on Russ's Instagram page. That same page, that, wouldn't you know it, follows this lady here, Chloe Harper. And this is all recorded on video. It's on video. So you can't say it's a screenshot. It's much harder to fake a video than it is a screenshot. And so this is accurate as hell.
I find it quite amusing that they think that they can control millions of people the way they think that they can control us. Yeah, good luck with that.